Shou, Polygonum. The name means Mr. He's black hair. And it does, I mean, I am, what am I? I'm getting into my late 50s. I have like 3 gray hairs. I'm one of very few people that I know of my age who has very few gray hairs. And it's totally because I'm taking an herbal formula, not specifically to keep my hair from going gray, but taking a jing tonic that has plenty of this in it. And whenever I stop taking it, I start getting gray hair. Whenever I start taking it again, the gray hairs go away. It's really quite something else. So what I'm not here to so much speak about that as to speak about why I really take it, what it's really about, what it's actually doing, which is helping us to become quiet in the yin and rooted in enough silence to feel how our jing is opening and unfolding into this next stage of our lives. Because even though our jing, our blueprint, our DNA is the same, I mean, it's always the same. You look at the DNA, it's like, that's the DNA. It doesn't matter if you're 3 or if you're 90, your DNA is your DNA and your jing is your jing. But it unfolds and unwinds such that it goes through, like, first you're this little larva, and then you pupate into something or other, and then the next you're in this chrysalis, and then you're this winged thing flying around. It's still the same jing, you're still you. But oh my gosh, we really change. We have phases. And sometimes that can be almost unnerving. That feeling of, I have changed so much. Who am I? Who am I now? So I think of this as the yin tonic and jing tonic for people who are really going through jing crisis or shift from one time to another. Rocky puberty, rocky menopause, rocky empty nesting, rocky both parents have died, now I'm the upper tier. There's so many phase shifts, like really deep phase shifts of a life, where you could have a kind of vertigo as you look up into the stars, which are now in a very different pattern, and say, wow, the heavens have moved, the stars have shifted. I am now living a completely different life. Who am I? Who am I now? And the Shou is an accompanist into enough darkness that we can actually see the stars. It's like it's a let's leave the city with its bother and fuss and busyness and go out to the dark hillside at night and look up at the stars, at the constellations and the planets and how they've shifted over time until we can feel this star and its place in the unfolding pattern. And this in turn is a very rooting kind of feeling when we have found our place in the unfolding universal plan. Plan is the wrong word. The unfolding universal pattern, the jing of the universe. There's a quiet and an ease and a rootedness on the inside. It's not intellectual, and it's not the wood element. It's not like, oh yeah, I get it. It's like, no, I have a place, and it's a different place. because things have shifted. But I am where I belong here in the dark of this journey.